From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Here's D. Gordon now. He will lead this one off today. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. In past meetings with Jay Happ, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
And that misses for ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 6. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. In now the Mariners. DH Nelson Cruz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is there, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Cue shot here out toward short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gamble going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And another foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 57. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Kendrys Morales, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit in the air to left field. Pompey has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dalton Pompey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit out towards second. Towards second, Gordon is there. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Justin Smoke now. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Solarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Healy waits on it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And right into the shift. Diaz scoops it up onto first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Russell Martin now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. He swings and misses. Throw down.
0-1's the count.
Tag there from Gordon, and they got him at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot for Russell Martin as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Hendrys Morales. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Struck him out. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Into right field, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Diaz is off at first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Liner in there for a base hit. Throwing to second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. Here now is Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Pilar. 1 out.
The batter, left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And it's 1-2. A foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang on to it to record the strikeout.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, number 57, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoke now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Haniger, the second out in the 7th inning. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1 to 2-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Erasmo Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have won it.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Kendrys Morales head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Count 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Devin Travis, as he hits one on a line to left field. Oh, and he misses it. Now a long throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The left fielder, number 23, Dalton
Pompey will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 5. And here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. He'll try again, 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Seager goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hernandez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Need to. Stepping in for the Jays, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Popped him up. Zunino has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Line towards center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Riding in once again, Ben Gamel. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
John Axford takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Standing in now, number 57, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Here's D. Gordon now. His career line against John Axford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team. 5-0 the final score today. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jay Happ is credited with the win. James Paxton is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First was victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, just 1 hit, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. Lost the Blues to James Paxton. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.